revealed. Amen?
Amen.
Right. 1 Peter 3:6 says, just as Sarah obeyed, watch that word, we don't like obeyed. What am I, 5-year-old? Obeyed. Let me finish. Obeyed Abraham, but then he explains what he means by this obeyed. Says what? How following him and having regard for him as head, so he throws in that order now, of their house, calling him Lord. Yeah. Because sometimes, ladies, we got to watch our mouth, what we call them. Okay, because we can come up with some names. And a lot of it came from your upbringing. I remember my mother, oh my gosh, she had some names. She called everybody. She had a name for everybody. You were something that wasn't your name. And so it goes on to say, and this is really good, it says, and you have become her daughters if you do what is right without being frightened by any fear. That is, being respectful towards your husband, but not giving in to intimidation nor allowing yourself to be led into sin nor to be harmed. So then, again, the order of headship is crucial here. And he puts it in this light because if we want them to see God, he says, then I need to show you how to do this. Otherwise, you don't know how to do this because it's a mystery. But if I reveal to you that this is what you need to do, then this is what they'll get to see. So then I have to ask you, women of God, wives, if you want to know how to talk to the Lord, talk to him the same way you talk to your husband.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. Yes, that's right.
Would you talk to God the same way you talk to your husband? You should be. I know that. I ain't even wait for you to answer it. But you should be able to talk to God the same way you talk to your husband. And if you're talking to him a certain way that you wouldn't talk to God, they ain't seeing. They don't see. They don't see God. And you got all kind of names and stuff that you call him. No. You're talking all down to him, saying things that literally as though he's some kind of a child. Oh, believe me, I've been there. I know what I'm talking about. I have sat between some conversations that were unbelievable in terms of covenant.
Yes.
So marriage represents that covenant. Your wife by covenant, Malachi 2:14, he totally begins to correct them and talks about the difference between a contract and a covenant. In Hebrew, it's called a ketubah. And now in a contract, the world will make it like it's so serious, but they can break it anytime. They actually have laws that can break a contract. Make them want to say, well, why bother with a contract then? Okay? But God's covenant doesn't work like that. In fact, in a contract, we look to protect our own rights and we limit our responsibilities. That's what contracts do. Yes, they do. But in covenant, we give up our rights and we pick up all the responsibility. I take full responsibility. That's where, listen, when we went through the whole realm of priesthood, God was leading up to this moment of a level of maturity that most do not function at. It's very difficult to say that this person is acting